So I've been thinking about this lately. Should CTR Nitro Fueled be free on PlayStation and Xbox? We've seen this happen with games that were out for quite some time now, like Rocket League and Destiny 2, which are really good multiplayer games with in-app purchases like battle passes and microtransactions. And personally, I feel that this is a really good move so that the player base is always active, while at the same time developers are able to consistently have earnings coming in from microtransactions as long as it doesn't offer in-game advantages. And I personally like the idea of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled going free on both PlayStation and the Xbox. But of course, they don't have to entirely take the free route if they don't want to, and maybe make it more accessible to other players, like for example, PlayStation giving out CTR Nitro Fueled for a limited time in PlayStation Plus, or Xbox to include CTR Nitro Fueled in Game Pass. And this is what I think is the best move for the game right now at its current state. You're keeping the player base active while at the same time not losing much of the revenue side. Now there are a few reasons why I think this is actually important for the game, and here it is. One of the reasons is, of course, an active multiplayer. The game has had such a great run. You guys probably already know the beginning and ending of the game's support cycle from the developers, so I'm not gonna cover that. All I'm gonna say is that Beenox had dropped support for the game, and I think having it on PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game Pass would be a great idea, even though there's no support for it any longer. Way more newer players are able to have access to the game, and the multiplayer will be more alive than ever, and I see this as a big win-win between the players and the developers. More players, which means more microtransactions purchases, which equals to mean more money for Beenox and Activision. The second one, which is the longevity of the game, and since CTR Nitro Fueled has won Best Racing Game in the 2019 Game Awards, it is a pity to see it slowly dying down. It already has the recognition from the Game Awards already, and seeing all these players that are unable to play on the PC, or even those that missed out on purchasing the game till now due to financial difficulties and whatnot, it is a pretty much letdown. Going free to play, on the other hand, opens up endless possibilities in bringing in these enthusiasts of kart racing genres to finally give the game a go. And CTR Nitro Fueled is a great game. It is by far the best family kart racer in terms of graphics, fidelity, gameplay, music, and so much more. That I am very confident that the optimism towards the game by this newer player base will in fact outweigh the negative one by a mile. The social proof and the reviews of the game has been nothing much but positivity all the way, and I can't see it going wrong being free to play, or at least making it way more accessible for future fans of the game. Like I said, going free on the PSPlus or including it in the Xbox Game Pass. Now on the financial side, I agree that they will lose upfront sales from converting to free to play, and I'm not gonna pretend that I know the figure currently for how many players is still buying into this game as of right now, but all I'm saying is, as a consumer and a fan of the game, I really don't want to see this game go to waste just like that. Sure, if the sales for the game is still good, then sure, don't make it free to play. Instead, just give it a discount like what we're seeing right now, you know, for like Black Friday, Christmas deals, and all that good stuff. But since we're speaking long term, and from what I've experienced in the game at this time, multiplayer is close to being dead, and that is a really big turn off for those buying into the game right now. They might see such a low player count, and they might not even find a player in multiplayer lobbies, and that might just force them to quit the game after all. We need to find a way to keep the players coming back and not let the potential of the game go to waste, and at least that is from my standpoint. And yeah, free to play or being able to give players more access to the game with an extremely low cost without sacrificing financial revenue from the developers, I'm looking forward to see what the future for the game awaits us. And as usual, this is just my opinion, this is just a discussion with you guys, and I would really like to know what you think of it. Should CTR Nitro Fueled be free to play, or perhaps it should just stay as it is, or maybe going free on PlayStation Plus or being available on the Xbox Game Pass? Share with me your thoughts down below, as I will read and heart every comment, and you might be in the next comment of the day of my next video. And as always, do subscribe if you enjoyed this video for more Crash Bandicoot / gaming related content. You can always unsubscribe anyway in the future if you change your mind. And while you're still here, do check out these two videos as well, as you might enjoy them just as much as I did in making them. This is the Viperian signing off. Thanks for watching and stay awesome.